Hi everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Steve.
And we got an exciting new product to talk to you about today, and that's the XD200/2 amplifier.
This gigantic thing right here.
We actually originally talked to you guys about this product back in March, and it's now shipping.
Finally, huh?
Yeah. Available at $329 retail. Now, what are some applications of this product? How would you use this in a system?
I think one of the most common applications is going to be just to bolt it onto one of our enclosures, like the power wedges, or maybe even couple it up with the stealth box.
Okay. Yeah, bridged at 200 watts, it's plenty of power to run a subwoofer.
Absolutely.
Now the amplifier is 2-channel, so it's 100 watts per channel, so it lends itself to some other applications. And one of those that I think is going to be really popular is in the ATV and power sports market.
Absolutely. Don't forget about motorcycles too. It's going to be really cool because it'll fit in a location where most other amplifiers never could. And on a motorcycle, we'll also have a marine version of the amplifier, so it's like perfect.
Yeah. Another application, a lot of audiophiles out there just like to have really nice upgraded speakers. Mm-hmm. They don't have the space to put a subwoofer system in their car, so they purchase a nice pair of 4-inch speakers, and this is a great amplifier to mate with that.
Absolutely.
Tucks out of the way, doesn't take up any space, and again,
cram it up behind the dash even.
Yeah, absolutely, and at $329 it's a great solution. There's one other application, though, that I think it's really going to be popular. There's a lot of factory systems these days that are in the market that are really higher end, and a lot of times the amplifier will go bad in the system.
Well, you could just replace it with another factory amp, can't you?
Yeah, and how much does that cost?
A lot more than this, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, usually it's anywhere from $500 to $1,000, and then you're replacing it with the same factory amplifier.
I think one of the problems that we used to face is that aftermarket amplifiers wouldn't fit what the factory amp did, because the factory amp honestly never really had that much power to begin with. So we want to put a powerful amp in, it would just not fit.
Right, and a lot of the circuitry they wouldn't connect, and it required a lot of surgery.
Right, exactly.
And these amplifiers have differential balanced inputs on them, so they're actually will mate up with Bose or some of the other factory systems without any crazy interfaces.
Nice and easy.
But talking about that size, let's actually take a look at a factory amplifier and see how it compares. So let's take a look at this factory amplifier. What we have here is a Monsoon amplifier out of a Volkswagen. This is your typical factory amplifier. It's about 200 watts, so about 50 watts a channel times 4. And for a size reference, let's take the 200/2 and compare. So with this application that we're trying to point out, typically a customer may come in and their factory amplifier is blown, and they don't want to spend $500 to $1,000 replacing it at the dealership. So with this amplifier, you can, obviously from a size standpoint, it can fit directly in where that amp's mounted in the vehicle.
Easily.
And then from a pricing standpoint, it's $329. From a power standpoint, it's 200 watts, it's 2 channels, so you won't have fader control. However, you have good clean power going to the factory speakers.
Right.
So this amplifier works great to replace factory amplifiers, which is becoming a common trend. A lot of these complex factory systems are going bad, and usually it's the amplifier. So let's give them another reference standpoint for the size. So again, this is your 200/2, and voila.
Oh, that's cool.
So again, not any wider than a $100 bill.
Or for our friends in England, a £5 note. Or for our friends in Canada, $2 bill. Or for our friends in Australia. And of course our buddies in Europe. It gives you a nice size reference in all countries of the world, really.
Cool. All right, well, let's throw a couple more things about the amplifier.
Give me my money back.
Did you got all your money?
Yeah, I think I got it all. I can't find the 100 though.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. So, all right, lots of great applications for this amplifier. And again, it's shipping now, and it's $329. We have another amplifier to talk about.
We do indeed.
We showed this amplifier to you back in March when we debuted this one, and that's the new 5-channel that's coming out called the XD200/5.
Right.
It's going to be available in September at a selling price of $549.
It's kind of neat because the power configuration, I think when we introduced it way back when, we had originally spec'd it as a 600/5, which would be a 4x75 and a 1x300. But our engineers were able to modify the design slightly to give us a little bit more power into the 4 main channels. And now we have a 4x100 and a 300-watt sub-channel. So a little bit more for your money.
And it's a real potent package.
Fantastic. It's the same physical size as the 6-channel amplifier that we already have out. So if you've seen that one, it's the same size as that.
And what are these guys here?
These are a new sneak peek for a product that's coming out later in the year. Sometime in December we'll have this one. As you can see, it's the same physical size as the 2-channel amplifier, but this is now the M300/1, and this is the XD200/1. It's a 300-watt monoblock amplifier, which will maybe take some of the applications away from this in terms of coupling it up with the subwoofer enclosure or something like that.
But again, another great application for power sports or on
Fantastic.
a boat, or again, like you said,
Anyway,
a stealth
you want
box.
to put that, you put one of these.
And this is available when?
We're going to start shipping this in December, and we're not sure the price just yet, but we're expecting it to be right around the same price as the 2-channel.
And we'll probably do another launch when this comes out.
Yeah, as we get closer, I think there's going to be something else that we might be able to talk about then.
And that's all the time we
Yeah,
have
I think
for.
we're out of time. We can't mention that one right now.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us today. And again, as we always encourage you to bookmark our training page here so you can view all of our trainings. And you can either copy and paste that into your window or just hit bookmark.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook. We always have lots of contests for our JL fans and product updates. And also, we have a new YouTube channel. So be sure to follow us on that as well. And as always, we encourage you, if you have questions, please send us your questions, comments, tell us what you want to see, training@jlaudio.com. Steve and I will make sure we get back to you right away, whatever question you have.
Looking forward to hearing from you. See you
Thanks
next
a lot.
time.